Downstairs I go. What? Did you see that? The curtain moved. Okie dokie. That wasn't creepy. Nope. That was totally normal. Developing. Do-do-do. Film. 3 to develop. We have the tree. This looks like the skewered red dolls in the courtyard with the sacred tree. Maybe it's some kind of religious ritual. And develop. The shrine maiden in the room full of dolls nailed to the wall. She has a stake in her hand, just like in my vision. Who or what could she be? She doesn't look very friendly in that photo either. The image has appeared of an old projector that must have been there inside the mansion. All of my film has been developed. Let's check our notes. The projector. This old projector was in the house I saw in my dream. The images inside showed girls dressed as shrine maidens. Someone must have been recording what goes on inside the manor. Indeed. People. Shrine maiden girl. The girl who appeared in my daydream at the deserted house I visited on that photography assignment. In the dream manor, they were in the room where the red dolls were nailed to the wall. Who or what could they be? If the manor I saw that day was the one I dream about, the one I heard about from Miku, what does that mean? Does that mean they were carrying out some kind of ceremony there? Impaling people? Creepy. Location. The skewered dolls. Inside the house in a courtyard surrounded by a corridor was a tree wrapped with sacred rope. Around it stood straw dolls skewered on stakes. Countless dolls in the snow. What could be the significance of this eerie scene? Miku might know! Let's go see her. Miku! Miku, strange crap's going on. The hell is that? Oh, Miku. La 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 la. We should also go investigate Use room and see if there's any more information. Miku! Miku? Hey! No, now you're gonna notice that. Ray, what's the matter? Miku, that person in the picture on your desk. That's my older brother. He's been missing for quite some time. I didn't know. I'm sorry for bringing it up. I was just wondering. She made a little noise. She was like, hello? Stuff? Fine. For God's sake. Now. The hell was that? Did you see that? Did it go on Granny? Whatever.
Having trouble sleeping? Do you need to sleep in here with me?
Again, really, Miku?
Ray, this is it.
Hey! Here you go, Ray. I thought this might have some connection to that photo of the passageway. Buried mummies. It has been reported that in process of rebuilding Kukaiji Temple, which commenced last month, many mummies have been found in the walls of the hallway. In the walls of the area called the Shadow Hallway in Kukaiji Temple, there were stains in the shape of humans. But when that hallway was restored, someone noticed that there was something like the root of a tree coming out of the wall. Digging it out, it turned out to be a mummy. In the other stained areas, many more mummies were found, and quite a commotion was raised. The Kukai Temple insists that they are enshrined saints, but certain observers argue that they may have been killed in sacrifice. Oh my. Thanks, I'll just borrow this for a bit. Yay. Here you go, Ray. I thought this might have something to do with the photo of the tomb. More info! Many bones found in ruins. On the 8th, in a survey of an ancient castle ruins in the northern part of the prefecture, a large number of human bones were discovered in the ground. Stacked tombstones were excavated from the center of the castle, an area thought to have been a courtyard. Bone after bone was discovered beneath them. All bones are thought to be from the time when the castle was built. The burial clothes seem to indicate that they were from laborers who built the castle. It is believed that they were buried after the castle's completion to protect the plan of the castle or the location of treasure, or perhaps those who built the castle were killed as a sacrifice. Again, with more sacrifices. Thanks, I'll hold on to it for a bit. Ray, I researched that abandoned house we covered. Here, why don't you take a look? More info! This is such an informative episode. Coverage of the abandoned house. Below is a summary of what a newspaper reporter told me about the coverage of the abandoned house. I didn't have time before, so please take this as a reference. 1. History of the manor. They say that there were several villages around the manor during the 1900s, but today only the abandoned house remains. Even the landowner does not know when or why it was built. Now only the area around the entrance is left, but originally it was a huge manor, deep and strangely shaped. It seems on old maps a shrine is occasionally drawn in, but now there exists not so much as a trace of it, and not much is known about it. But on the outlying mountains it seems a myth-like story is told that is connected to the other world. 2. The rumor of the ghost manor. The rumor of the ghost manor may be due to the myth, but since long ago the abandoned house has been called a ghost manor. Many people visit it just because of the rumor. Oh, for fuck's sake. The rumor is that you can meet the dead at the manor, and further, the dead you meet will summon you to the other world. The rumor's origins are said to be in seances that were held in a shrine there, but that's merely a rumor too. In any case, I think the story of the mountain connected to the other world is the source of the rumor. Thanks, I really appreciate it. She's becoming a lot like Mafuyu.
You can ask me whatever you want, okay?
I have some stuff to ask you. Research stuff for me.
Ray, you've been working too hard. You should get some rest.
I'm gonna have to leave again, aren't I? And come back. What? Miku. Miku. Research.
What can I do for you?
Oh my god. Miku, I was wondering if you could research this photograph for me. Dollies. Tree. Thanks.
Understood. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Yeah, she won't research everything. Oh, we have notes. Let's read those. The abandoned house. Miku tells me the house I went to is famous for being haunted. They say it's a place where people can meet the dead, and that the dead lure people into the other world. The words have stayed in my mind. What if you really is there inside the manor, calling out to me? What will I do? Human-shaped stains. Sacred rope was hung along the narrow corridor behind the door where I heard the moaning, and the walls were covered in black human-shaped stains. There was a similar stain left behind after Yoshino Takegawa went missing. I read in one of the papers about mummified bodies being discovered behind the same kinds of stain. Oh dear. Incidents. Human columns. The mound of graves in the courtyard inside the manor. In the ruins of an old castle, the bones of people thought to have worked on the construction were found under a mound. Shrine carpenters were buried alive as sacrifices? Did the same thing happen here too? Perhaps. What is that? What is it? There's feet. There's feet. Under the thing. By the phone. No. Ah, feet! Can you see that shit? Miku? Kitty? I used to scared. There was feet. Anything in here? Among the luggage in the storage cupboard is an old film reel. I don't remember seeing it before. Could it be used? Film unknown. Oh, I can go watch that. Hi, Kitty. I'm getting the hell out of here. Miku? Miku, there are feet. Miku! No, there was feet over there. Da!
It seems like you're having a lot of nightmares lately.
How the shit did you get down here?
It's raining again.
Why are you telling me about it raining? Miku, there was feet over there. Don't sleep down here. There was feet. Don't sleep down there. I mean it, Miku. Get back to your room. I demand it. Now to investigate Yu's room. And see if there's any more information. I dropped 14 frames. Fuck you, quarter. Better quit. Any more letters? Nope. Any more here? Nope. Over here, bookshelf. Ah! In the bookcase there was a book with a projector similar to the one you photographed in the mansion. Hooray! The device shown here was left by Kunihiko Aso. He used it to substantiate the existence of and communication with the spirit world. He was a brilliant scientist and philosopher, and by appropriating Western culture in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, he combined new technology with his theory on the spirit world to prove its existence. It is said a few of his devices were able to capture an unbelievable existence from the spirit world, and posthumously, from that singular beginning, his devices became a fashion item among somebody, and were scattered about this country. One such device is this projector. Having completed the experimental stage of the camera obscura, a camera that photographs the other world, see above, he created a screen upon which to project the special images captured on the film. The records say that images were the records say that images were projected that could not be seen when they were photographed. The projector. Kunihiko Aso anymore? No. Well, let's see our new information. Kunihiko Aso. a scholar of the occult who lived in the second half of the 19th century. His research, known as mystical science, attempted to use the new Western technology to explain old Japanese folk beliefs and traditions about the other world. After completing his camera obscura capable of capturing images of the other world, he made a projector using the same technology. Using this, he was able to play back supernatural images recorded on film that could not be seen on conventional equipment. Well, interesting. The projector. The old projector from the house I saw in my dream. It was developed by Kunihiko Aso, who lived in the second half of the 19th century. He uses the technology of the camera obscura to show supernatural images from another plane that can't be played on normal equipment. Very interesting. Miku, you better be back in your room. Miku! Fine. Just leave down there. Be dumb. I told you. Oh, right. Fuck. We also have this to listen to. Let's listen to this case.
In my dream, I saw my mother in that manner. Inside, there was an old shrine. It was cold. Snow was falling. I could hear a song. There were so many people going into the shrine. It was like a funeral procession. I could smell incense burning. Everyone was hiding their faces. My mother was among them. No matter how many times I called her, she kept going further and further. And just before the door shut, it was like I was going to be left all alone. I saw it every day. I went in just a little bit. If I went any further, I wouldn't be able to come back. But I thought I could meet my mother in there.
So, someone else was lured into the manor by their dead mother. Oh! How peculiar. Well, let's save. Save. Okay. And we're going to end it there, because I don't want my record to fuck up anymore. It's already dropped some more frames. Again, hopefully you didn't notice. But that's enough for today. Oh my gosh. We've learned so much information. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this session of Fatal Frame 3. I will see you next time for Resident Evil 4. I swear to God it's gonna happen. And then Friday, I will be recording Innocent Life. Again, it will happen. So again, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Blessed be.